Hello, my friends. Happy Wednesday to you. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome today to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory here on FC25 Ultimate Team. It is episode number 93 on this fine Wednesday. I hope you're all doing well. Let's get stuck in, shall we? There's lots to do today, so if you do enjoy it, do me a tiny little favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe as well to my channel if you're new. You know the drill by now. All my links are down below and whatnot. But today, we are going to do a new group SBC that came out a day or two ago, which I really like the look of. We are going to do a bunch of player picks and Evo. We're also going to play for an entire live but friendly objective and get all the packs and stuff for that. So like I said, there's a lot to get done. First off, let's take a 74 rated Ipswich centre-back, Dara O'Shea, and completely blast him into the best centre-back spot for my Ipswich Town team in just one Evo. That is nuts. You know, I've been working on Luke Wolfenden, I've been working on Jacob Greaves for the last couple of months, and they're still 78 and 81 rated, whereas we're going to take a 74 and get him straight up to an 87 today, which is wild. Love that. So this is the SBC that I'm talking about, by the way. The new the Globetrotters passport something or other. What is it called? Globetrotters passport upgrade. There we go. And we get a Globetrotters passport pack. Essentially, you submit 88 players, and they could all be untradeable and whatnot if you want, and you get a bunch of packs back that are all tradable, and you get a guaranteed untradeable Globetrotters pack at the end. I mean, that to me just seems like a good deal, because you're going to be able to up your coin balance and stuff in your club. You've probably got tons of fodder in your club. If you're anything like me, right, and you've been doing the daily bronze, daily silver, daily gold upgrades, then you should have enough stuff in your club to get this done easily. Now, I actually end up getting a Globetrotter in one of the packs. Tradable, of course. And we've packed this guy before. We know exactly who this is. It's going to be Lucas Podolski. See that Power Shot Plus. See that 87 rated. And you think, well, I'm going to make some money here. Turns out his minimum is 15k. And he doesn't even sell for the 15,250 coins. So that's a little bit of a shame. And I do try for the first hour just to list him up at bare minimum. See if anyone bites on that. But you know, you can't always get a buy. So we end up, I think, eventually just discarding him, and we lose out on 3,000 coins or so. But yeah, we actually end up making a fairly decent amount from that pack right there, which is great. It means this entire SBC has been worth it so far. We get ourselves Ipswich legend Harry Clark in that pack right there. Go on, Clarky. And then we move on to the next pack where we don't really get anything. Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, it could be better, couldn't it? Gold again. I actually think I get another Globetrotter before we get to our guaranteed Globetrotter pack. I think I do. This is a walkout, by the way. So Globetrotter 87, Gundogan 87, both tradable, and then another Globetrotter before we get to the actual Globetrotter. How many times am I going to say Globetrotter here today? It's got to be a record for the RTG, because we've never had this promo before. So this is definitely a word that I've never really said on the series. But here we go, Globetrotter. We end up getting a Jamaican centre-back from the Saudi League. And honestly, I couldn't have told you who that was. It's 85 rated low, and he's actually got quite a nice card. 83 pace, 85 defending, and 90 physical. Yeah, I mean, it's a straight discard just for the coinage. But you know what? I'm happy that we managed to pack it. And then it comes down to the actual Globetrotters passport pack. What are we going to get here? That is a female silhouette striker. Oh, Jamaica me crazy. We've got this girl already, haven't we? We packed her the first night of this promo. Yeah, it's going to be Rapid Plus Cameron, 87 overall rated from Real Betis Women. Already own this card. Unfortunately, we've already got it untradeable, and this is of course untradeable, so it's a little bit of an L. But at the same time, that entire SBC group I think was very, very good, and I hope they do more of that stuff. I liked it. I really did. Anyway, As you can see, I've been working my way through the Dara O'Shea evolution. I put him in my main team there, but I didn't actually use my main team when I was playing squad battles. I just used my Ipswich team, and we managed to get him from a 74 to an 87 real quick. And we also get the Lone Palacios and the 2 or 3 packs that we get from watching the FC Pro Live. That was Monday night, of course. So, yeah, we managed to get that done. And that is going to be a rare players pack right now. And then also an 84 times 5 for watching that stuff. So, yeah, I mean, that's always worth it, isn't it? And it's, you know, I didn't even really watch the stream. I was busy playing squad battles and watching Harry Potter. So I just had the stream up and time ticked away, and I managed to get my reward. So we do get a double walkout here. It looks like an Irene Paredes and also a Declan Rice. I mean, no complaints about getting a double walkout in basically a free pack for watching a Twitch stream. Make that a triple walkout with Xhaka in there as well and a couple 84s. Hey, not bad, you know. So this is by far one of the bigger Evos we've done for the Ipswich teams at the moment. We have an 82 pace, 87 defending, 86 physical, 87 rated Dara O'Shea, who would get, of course, that perfect link to Jack Taylor, to Sami Szmodic, and also Chio Ogbene, if we had one of him. I don't actually own that card. So, yeah, we've got a few Republic of Ireland players that we could get links to there. So, Ipswich team is looking fire right now. It's actually looking really, really good. And we're going to use that in just a moment, actually, for the rest of the episode. But before we get stuck into that live foot friendlies for the Evo stuff, we are going to rip open 10 player picks. I'll speed this up to like 400% so it goes nice and fast. These are 1 of 3 78 plus, of course. I'm sure you guys have opened a few of these this week. This would be the only reason why you shouldn't have any fodder to do that Globetrotter group SBC is if you've just gone ahead and spent absolutely everything on these. And that would kind of be fair as well, but, you know, you should probably definitely try and do that group SBC. So after doing 10, we actually got a couple 85s, couple 86s. Not mad about that whatsoever. You know, for submitting a bunch of non-rares and low-rated rare fodder, I am absolutely fine getting rid of that stuff. Now, Lucas Podolski, we end up, as I said, quick selling him, getting the 10,600 coins. We'll get another 10k for the 87 Gundogan and a couple thousand for Ben White. Taking the coin balance way over the 550k mark. I have got such an itch to open a big store pack, but I'm going to try and hold off at least until like the next promo or something. Yeah, I'll do my best. I'll do my very best. So into the live foot friendly we go. The only non-Ipswich player in my entire squad here was actually Robert Sanchez in goal, because you couldn't have such a high-rated keeper, so I couldn't use Tim Howard. And I forgot that I had just a non-rare gold Aro Muric, the Ipswich keeper. But it's probably best that I use the higher-rated goalie, right? Because we all know how goalies suck when they get lower rated on this game. But as you can see, I mean, this live foot friendly did not require you to use an entire Evo squad, and I did anyway. And I didn't use like my meta ones like my Marlon and my Rashford and things like that. I just actually used my full Ipswich team because I've got them to a really, really good point now where they're actually usable. I mean, this is like the perfect set of requirements for me. No 88 and above rated players in the squad. I've got none of them in my Ipswich team. We've got like 86s and 87s and 85s. And that means all of my opponents are not going to have like super high rated teams and stuff. That's going to make it more difficult for me. So honestly, this was about perfection for me. I really, really enjoyed this. I have to say the live foot friendly mode definitely feels a lot smoother, more responsive, less heavy. I don't know how and why that is, but like the difference between playing that and then playing Rivals, I don't know if it was just the time of day that I was playing this versus when I then played a bit of Rivals, like for the start of tomorrow's episode. But yeah, it was weird, man. Like I don't understand. This game mode feels unreal, by the way. And I was also experimenting a little bit with the roles, trying to get my Ipswich players on their role plus, even if it meant like a fullback was like way too attacking. And I had nothing in the midfield because they were both on like attacking playstyle plus role pluses. Essentially, I think Nep and some other people have sort of found out that they are super important, the roles. So if you give it a go, pop your players on their Roll++. Don't worry too much about, you know, whether or not your team is looking like all over the place. But just give it a go. Doesn't matter if you lose, does it really? Too much. Give it a couple of games, see if it makes you play any better. A lot of people are saying that it makes their team feel unreal. So I am going to fully give that a go and see what I make of it. Now, this... Shout out to this guy, by the way, because he had an Evo Sammy Schmodix and also recognised me and dropped me a message afterwards. So I guess the Ipswich team is a dead giveaway for me. But I did pause on him, and I felt a bit bad afterwards because obviously this is someone that then messaged me and said they knew who I was and they liked my videos and stuff. So I did drop him a message back saying apologies for pausing on you and GG. Yeah, I've become everything that I used to hate. I just keep pausing on people so that they quit. Normally, I'll give them like a couple of seconds, but then I'll try and get the pause in before they kick off again, just so that they can rethink their actions. I just like the golden goal situation in the friendlies at the moment. You know, we've got to sweat through all of the rivals and weekend league and everything like that as it is. The friendlies, just if you play golden goal, it goes a lot quicker for absolutely everyone, in my opinion anyway. So we get a couple of packs for doing some bits and bobs in here, and 80 times 11, surely a walkout. No, okay, great. It is what it is. So we get another Ben White here for today's episode. So a couple more games went by. I'm not sure I even show you, like, yeah, I don't. I just skipped through it because it was the same thing, right? I was going 1-0 up, and either people were quitting or we were playing the full game out. And it is what it is. I got my 12 wins, got my chip shot goal, and we get the press proven playstyle plus, as well as an 83 times 10 with no walkout. Hello, what is going on? Not a fan of that, I'll be honest. Oh dear, why aren't you? Why is there 384s in that entire pack? Well, here's a guaranteed triple walkout for you, and it's going to be an inform. Interesting. CDM Dutch from the WSL. Now I don't know who that was. Well, at the time, I didn't know who that was. She plays for Man United. We also get an 89 rated Ter Stegen, and then this Janssen 86 in form WSL Man United. I mean, it is what it is. We probably know we're not going to get a special card in the rest of the pack, and it's just going to be Kim Little or Lil Kim, as I believe Nep calls her. But yeah, I mean, shout out to the Ipswich boys, because this was a fun team to use. It really was. Like, I'm at the point now where a lot of these cards, if a good new Evo comes out, a lot of them can still kind of fit in and get even better. But what I don't want to do is go too far with these guys, and then like the silver Ipswich players that I've still got that are on like the bench and the reserves, I want to get them Evo'd as well. So EA, release a whole bunch of evolutions that turn silver players into like mid-80s cards, and I'll do all of them. I want to get my Wes Burns, my Cam Burgess, my George Hurst. I want to get them all up to decent levels, please. Thank you. Anyway, shout out to the Ipswich boys. We genuinely had so much fun. The attack of especially Broadhead, Chaplin, and Delap is unreal. My midfield of Jens Kayuste and Jack Taylor, oh my god, they're actually unreal. They both feel like Hullet in game in that friendly mode. But yeah, friends, thanks for watching today. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe as well if you're new. All of that good stuff. Follow me on socials. Links are down below. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will catch you again tomorrow. Peace.